this tide, and the Marcy, you say 2 items. I feel like this hero also just gets involved at level 6. Like, you need to be careful of that power spike that comes in, and already a dispose onto this Doom, and he might even just drop for this first blood. Tries to eat a tango, but the first blood goes to Ulu, the exact opposite person you want to be giving that first blood to.
Oh, that's a bit of a rough one, I would say. He also ate a tank. So, like, all these small... That TK is going to make a stack here. We'll try to... Yeah, gonna fail. Never mind. Mid lane, White Album lands a stun. A bit low on mana, so can't keep chasing. But here comes TK. That's definitely gonna be a kill. Even with this rotation from Crystal Maiden, it's not gonna be enough. So, another trade here on the top lane.
Yeah, not exactly what you're looking for if you're the side of Outsiders from China, is Aster.Aries already with a 1K net worth lead, and they're up 4-1 overall. They're going for mid. The Crystal Maiden in trouble, and will fall to the right quick of White Album, with TK making a rotation, and top again this Doom. Arcane Curse, it's just not going to be enough, CXK. Or, well, maybe I spoke too soon? No, I spoke too soon about speaking too soon. Ulu gets the killing spree with the dispose, and they'll take the Doom again.
This is such a great start for Ulu. He's
very fired, trying to hit the stun, misses it on Chosen One, but still has the health to survive with those bottle sips. And a trample on top of Chosen One, they're really making his game difficult, as he is already down to under half health. He just came back too, and CXK, this lane up top has just been so aggressive. Ulu just has not stopped at all. They're still trying to kill Red Panda, and it will end up being a trade. No mana to work with here for Ulu to get like a dispose and some more damage out there, but mid, White Album falls to this Crystal Maiden.
Outsiders from China, they need to play around this Tusk. Once he hits level 6,
I think that's what's keeping this tower still up over in the mid tier 1. Like, it could be more disastrous if he was controlling the power roots for White Album. They found themselves TK, they've got the Walrus Punch with the Arcane Curse, so onslaught away. And, well, with that Arcane Curse, it's just level 2, but they have the shards to get the kill on a TK and have the finishing blow. But that means Doom's by himself, and that means Doom is going to die here. So you leave him to die once more, and that's the 5th time he has died in 8 minutes.
Yeah, Coldbird not having a good time.
No.
Like, this top lane has been a complete disaster.
Strong, ooh, swiping that regen away. Finally a rune that Chosen One doesn't control. They'll go to the Pulverize, the Global Silence comes in, but I don't think it's going to work out for Chosen One anyway. They've already got the Pulse Nova off. Snowball to extend the inevitable, and I say inevitable, but he gets himself up into the camp. They get slowed down here by this Crystal Maiden, and he's starting to walk away with CXK right behind him. So Chosen One, at the end of the day, Crystal Maiden does die, but he survives and gets behind the tier 1 tower. They're still looking, though, as TK as a ward down, sees him, and then, well, goes for the onslaught, tramples on top of him, and, you know, it was inevitable. It just took a little bit longer.
This ward is going to get de-warded. Chosen One immediately pinged it out.
TK. And it is going to be a Pulverize used, and a Doom.
Where's the follow-up?
Onto the Primal Beast. They're fighting this Tusk, meanwhile. Chosen One on the run. They just don't have any damage to follow up out of this Doom. They are going to start to focus in with the Frostbite, but they go to the Ravage. That lands onto 2 of these heroes, and they'll look over at the Doom. They finally get TK as Cry comes in from the side, but he doesn't want to fight any further. So Cold Bird will drop. This Doom is dead again, and that is now the 7th time. Nature's Grasp is down. They'll look to get the kill on the Shank Seals. They'll drop the Freezing Field. The Overgrowth comes in, and that's going to land on 3 of these heroes. They finally drop the Doom. It's all going to be on a Shank Sea, but he's still healing up, and I don't know if he's going to die. Global Silence comes in. He's still walking away. They're going to chase these heroes on the side of Outsiders from China. They get the kill on the Crystal Maiden. The onslaught comes in from TK. They'll land the stun coming out from White Album. That's onto the Morphling. They'll pulverize him. They've already taken out Coldbird. Now here comes the Ravage. You thought you were going to move, Morphling? No, you're just going to die. They've got 4 kills. They lose nothing. Aster.Aries will unleash on the tier 2 tower, and it all goes their way. By the way, Shanksy never walks away. Oh, I'm doomed. I was hit with Freezing Field, and by the way, he's already turned around at this point. He wants to get back involved. That's exactly what he's going to do. Ulu disposes CXK. They've got the damage. They'll pulverize. They'll Ravage. They know they don't really need to hold Ravage because they are so far ahead. And, well, they're going to go for him again. They'll try once more. Seeds of Serenity. He is still healing. They'll go for the Pulverize. At Shake C, I don't think he'll die again in this game, even with this Caster's Curse that I am laying down on him right now. Freezing Field onslaught. That's right under the Crystal Maiden. Cry's going to try and get a kill on a TK, which he'll successfully do, but they've got the rebound. It's going to land on the Morphling, and they'll find their attention onto the Crystal Maiden. So they will take out the CM. They'll go for the Morphling. Overgrowth used, and he's trying to survive. But like you said, out of mana, waveforms up out of the high.
Serenity now.
Yeah.
For all the boomers in the chat. White Album does have a bit of a low mana.
Snowball, Blink, Ravage. That was a new Blink. That's going to land on 4 of these heroes. They go to the Global Silence, but it's a little bit late with the BKBB popped here by Ulu. They've got the Pulverized sound of the Crystal Maiden. It's affecting Chosen One. They get the kill on the Tusk. They'll look over to the
really want
Shanxi. It's coming through from the Crystal Maiden. Shanxi's never going to die. These Dooms are coming out, but he's not doomed. You're doomed. And you're dead doomed. Red Panda, he's dominating. This is a Tree Protector that is dominating. And I need to learn the ways. I love that hero.
He's having too good of a time, too good of a game for him. Like the way this lane started, he started with the Nature's Grasp level 1. They got a first blood, which did set things up for Ulu. And looking at the hero damage, some of these damage numbers, you know, pretty high. Silencer, actually.
Overgrowth, double stun, and that's going to be Cry and this Crystal Maiden gone. Snowball to extend the inevitable as Chosen One dies, and GG is gone. So Aster.Aries will take game number 1 over Outsiders from China in pretty easy and quick fashion. All 3 lanes going their way, and everything else as well.
Kind of expected, you know, streamer stack, as you said. Aster.Aries, even though they were supposed to be relegated in the previous DPC tour, they
work not enjoying his time while CXK, well, he'll use the Fade Bolt to grab himself a couple CS. So do what he can, but Ulu, he dominated in the first game, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little bit more of that, especially as now they've got themselves the Lightning Storm. They have the lockdown, they should have the right clicks, and they'll give first blood to TK. Thought maybe Ulu would grab it for the 2nd game in a row, but it is Aster.Aries who do it overall both games.
TK now level 2. Probably thinking, do I need power cogs? Do I want to have Rocket, a bit more extra damage to finish them off? Coldbird, a bit of a rough one. Same goes as the previous game when he played Doom.
Oh, Red Panda, he died early in the first game, giving up that 2nd kill after first blood, and he does it again, but that means that there's going to be a trade for Shanxi, and this is kind of how he started getting rolling in the first game, where
Chosen One with those 2 bottle refills, doing pretty good. Trying to put more pressure on Ember Spirit. White Album needs to be a bit more careful. Only 1 point in Flame Guard.
Stun landing onto the Mars. They have the cogs, they have the control. They might lose TK, but it should result in a trade. God's Rebuke and Ulu, well, he'll get the kill, landing the stun on to the Mars once more. So Coldbird in trouble as they've got Shanxi chasing Cry, who's going after Red Panda, but just does not have the damage to get the kill there onto the Phoenix.
Broodmother already level 5. So that's going to be very difficult. If Phoenix stays away from XP and Red Panda is going for the rune, let's see which one it's going to be. It's going to be bottom, Arcane, White Album.
Not a double damage or a haste. Chosen One, Battery Assault, Cogs tosses him away from the tower, so a free escape for TK. Meanwhile, the Crystal Maiden.
Double rune.
Oh,
he got one.
Okay. Only half as bad as it could have been. That would have been awful. Die in front of 2. Looking to get this kill into the Tiny a little bit back-to-back if they can. They'll TP in the Rubik. They've got the Fire Spirits as well as the Icarus dive. The Rocket comes in. The Fade Bolt's there. White Album with a Sleight of Fist. Chosen One still on the run.
White Album might die here.
And Avalanche, Sunray with a toss. They get the kill on a White Album instead. Chosen One still running, but eventually dying to Red Panda as TK comes in, a CXK under the tower and should be able to run down this Rubik, but well, with the Battery Assault hitting these...
Now in trouble.
TP attempt, TP successful. Not even going to try and stop it. They're back over mid once again. And the Rubik ends up surviving too because he gets inside the creep wave, and with the Battery Assault going, it's not just focusing him. But now they're on the Crystal Maiden. Not the same case this time. Chosen One will drop a ward, but really, I don't know if that's going to be worth it. It'll try to get a kill on a TK who survives the Avalanche Toss combo. Remnant back and forth, a Fade Bolt from CXK to get the kill. They've got the Searing Chains as well as the Spiderwings coming in on a Chosen One. Sleight of Fist, Remnant forward, gets the kill on the 1 and 2. CXK drops as well.
Aster.Aries controlling all the power runes, 6 minute, 8 minute, 2 big ones, and this is what we talked about. So that means that he's gonna come online, doesn't want to join as much as mid last track, so gonna wait for his Bloodstone to come and then start joining fights. 2 towers already gone. Cry looks very dead here. Level 6, no point in Song.
Ooh, and Fire Spirit Sleight of Fist with the Spiderlings, but Red Panda's going to be the one who gets the kill, and it's 11-4 already, so this is looking all Aster.Aries.
I'm looking at the way they can come back into the game.
Yeah.
Again, it's pretty similar to what happened in the previous one, where they need to start playing a bit more active, bring the numbers, maybe even bring an extra hero.
Dead too. White Album Dying gets a quick killing spree after he died over mid. Like, he's right back on it.
Got that double kill from the mid lane, double phase boots on both. Oh, they're also protecting the stairs, so Cry can get some farm.
TK about to be level 6. That means they'll have hook shot, a little bit of a long-range initiation. CXK, he'll steal the Pulse Nova, but they'll steal his life. And there is really nowhere for him to go as Ooh gets a kill. Hook shot was just picked up as he hits level 6. They go to the arena, they land the spear, but the damage coming into the Crystal Maiden means Ooh's got a double kill. And with that, they should be able to push into the Tier 1 tower and get a last Tier 1 with these heroes down here.
I swear, I have not seen a good level 6.
Where will it come from? That's the ultimate question.
Steal it from your carry, it's fine.
Of course. That's the way it's done. Hook shot through on the mid. Chosen One throwing up the avalanche as well as the toss. TK taking a lot of damage real quick. The freezing field is down. They're trying to get the kill on the Chosen One as CXK, he's still in the remnants. And now he's got the searing chains. White Album needs to be careful though for the spear. And the chase is on as they do get the kill on the White Album. A little bit discombobulated there from Aster.Aries.
White Album, this is the second time. You seem
rude.
DK.
Okay. So telekinesis coming through as well as the arena, but there are no competitors in it right now. Icarus dive, White Album back into the fray, Sunray, and a Fade Bolt which won't do enough. They get the kill on the CXK, they look over at the Crystal Maiden, the chase is on, the Crystal Nova's down with the Sleight of Fist, the damage out onto the CM is more than enough to get the kill, and Red Panda's got a double.
I guess they thought they need to fall back immediately. Losing only 2 support. Not sure.
He's got to communicate this.
Yeah, he should be the one getting the Radiance, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't buy any more team items.
Hook shot and Cogs toss on a spider. So that means Chosen One's gonna die to TK. That's more gold for the Radiance. I think he maybe sees that Broodmother's building his own pipe. Hopefully.
Radiance courier.
Ooh, Red Panda losing that shard. That means no Sunray during Supernova. Freezing Field once again. White Album, Remnant, damage, and there's the kill. They'll look for Coldbird as well as Spear connects, but the Sunray and the Fire Spirits burning away the life of this Mars. Top lane, Tier 3 being taken. I've seen these odds before. Brought to you.
Oh! No way.
What?
Hook shot did not connect, and no battery assault, and also Cogs didn't push him.
Yeah. Avalanche toss, Red Panda has the Guardian Greaves coming out from Shanxi, Freezing Field, Supernova, Sunray stun, landing from Ooh, that's gonna be 1, make it a 2nd. And they seem to come in pairs when they get these kills, and maybe even a trio. Good Remnant to avoid that spear. Still trying to get the kill here as the max move speed may be lowered, but here comes the Brood into your Tier 3 area. Gonna get a kill on a CXK. Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains, burning them out while the Spiderlings are there to make more. And they get themselves a mega kill streak for Red Panda.
I'm still thinking about Clockwork. It's pretty impressive that he was not able to cancel this. So hook shot onto the creeps, battery assault, and he catches him inside the Cogs and doesn't get hit by battery, which is pretty insane timing overall.
Skill. Hook shot on the Mars with the stun follow-up from Ooh and the Sunray burn from Red Panda, who's unstoppable. When was the last time, and I know, when was the last time you saw a support get godlike or beyond godlike? Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains, there's a kill for TK and White Album. Ooh has Aegis, so he doesn't care if he dies. Full mana will always be nice to have as well. He's actually changed it to Boots of Bearing. That's disappointing, TK.
Of course he did. He wants to end the game as soon as possible. Does not want to farm for another
Avalanche,
40 minutes.
Toss, and they're also going to take out his drum, so that Boots of Bearing's going to be slowed down quite a bit. They'll go to the arena, they'll try to run. Hookshot from TK, still surviving. Freezing Field, Sunray, and TK
still alive.
hit Avalanche, and the damage isn't there. Red Panda gets another kill. He's wicked sick. And a dominating spree and a GG call, and it will be a 2-0 for Aster.Aries.
Aster.Aries, they feel, you know, they did stick together as a team, even though the results were not the greatest. But this team has potential. This team, I could see them.